Now 2 points. 2 points between Gordon and Kyle Busch for the second wild card. Casey Kane is running in 13th spot. Tony Stewart is running in 5th. Stewart in position to lock up the 10th and final position, where those bonus points for wins would count. Kane in position to clinch the first of the 2 wild cards with his 2 victories this season.
Kyle Busch just picked up another spot from Martin Truex, though. So that's helping him.
Next ahead for Kyle Busch would be Jimmy Johnson to try and pass.
That might be tough. He's a ways behind him to start with. Jimmy Johnson at the start-finish line now. Now Kyle Busch just coming off of turn 4.
So Clint Bowyer, 7.8 seconds ahead of Mark Martin.
8-second lead last time. 9 to go.
Trying to stretch the fuel to the finish.
He's giving Clint Bowyer that information he needs. He's got that 9-second lead, or 7-second lead actually now, that he could give up a little bit.
Yeah, that thing better not cough any at all, though, or Mark Martin will be there. And Jeff Gordon.
123 laps. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. If they've got the numbers to say they can do it, if they save some fuel.
Denny Hamlin to pit.
8 laps to go, and Denny Hamlin comes in. Vince?
They had him back down on the RPMs. They tried to save enough fuel to make it to the end, but it just did not work for Denny Hamlin tonight as he was seeking to win his 3rd straight Sprint Cup Series race. Coming in, they're going to put those tires on and, of course, just get him enough fuel to get to the end. 4 tire change for Denny Hamlin. He's had the dominant car tonight, but he's not going to be the guy that goes to victory lane here at Richmond this evening.
And while Vince called the Hamlin stop, you saw Jeff Gordon with a bold and aggressive move to get 2nd place away from Mark Martin.
Wow, Mark spun the tires coming off of turn 4, and that gave Gordon a big run, and he used up side of Mark Martin's car, but that's what he had to do.
Okay, now can Clint Bowyer make it on fuel?
And if he runs out, the 2nd win for Gordon will clinch that place in the chase. If he runs out. There's Bowyer. Gordon 5.6 seconds behind him. Kyle Busch 14th.
5-second lead. You're doing good. It's perfect. Perfect.
And Kyle Busch nowhere near passing Jimmy Johnson to overtake him for the next spot forward in line.
A key pass right there was that 11 car made that stop, and Kyle Busch got by him for position.
The 9 cars beside Kyle Busch right now for a spot. He's going to get tight. 3 wide down into the corner.
Oh, look out. Dale Jr. is also for a position on the 18 car. Greg Biffle was not. Biffle is on the lead lap.
Only 3 to go.
And Denny Hamlin on the freshest tires of all these cars. Right through the middle, 3 wide for Hamlin. Up front, Clint Bowyer's going to see the white flag, this time by. Does he have enough fuel to make the finish? Jeff Gordon is close to 2.7 seconds. If the 15 hiccups, can Gordon get by for the win? 3/4 of a mile to go for Clint Bowyer. Gordon running 2nd. Kyle Busch running in 15th.
2-second lead, bud. 2-second lead.
Under power to turn 3. He's going to have enough fuel to make it. Checkered flag and the win to Clint Bowyer. Jeff Gordon finishes 2nd and races his way into the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup.
Wow.
That was an incredible turnaround for that 2014.
And I can't believe Clint Bowyer was able to run that hard, lead that much of the race, and save the fuel the way that he did to get his 2nd win of the year.
Great great effort. We made it by 1 point. We're in the chase.
What a night at Richmond. What a remarkable turn of events in the late night hours of a Saturday night and early Sunday morning.
We knew this race was going to have drama. We knew it was going to have so much at stake. But boy, I couldn't imagine it turning out like it did tonight. I mean, Clint Boyer crashed, left rear tire flat. Looked like he was out of it.
Think about Jeff Gordon have rain being his friend twice this year.
That's right. He got his lap back.
And he needed had a rain shower here that halted the race and got him his lap back.
It's got to be bitter, bitter, bitter for Kyle Busch.
Have a few words for Kyle before he gets out.
Carl Edwards nipped Kyle Busch at the line, so Kyle finished in 16th position. In the unofficial final rundown, Jeff Gordon finished second, and Gordon is going to get that second place in the chase, barely over Kyle Busch. Well, Vince, when you talk with Jeff Gordon during the rain delay, he was not a happy camper. I'll bet it's a little bit different mood right now.
As disappointed as he was a week ago, he's that joyous tonight. Alan Gustafson came over the radio at the end and said, never quit. And you guys never quit tonight. What a perseverance. Yeah, a great effort. How'd you guys do it?
Thank you. As disappointed as I was about an hour and a half ago, or however long ago you spoke to me, I was deflated. I felt like this weekend has gone amazing, and I knew we had a good race car, and to go backwards like that was really frustrating. But man, that was an awesome effort. I tell you what, I'm so fired up to get this chase started. I don't care, where we're going to start points. We're in it. I got to thank Chase Credit Card Services and all they're doing for our Drive to End Hunger. It's just such an awesome program. Chevrolet, DuPont, Pepsi, Quaker State. Man, that was so much fun there at the end to be able to drive up through there. They did it. I mean, Alan is such a great crew chief, and he never gave up. He kept me fired up. This whole team, we never, got out of it as bad as it looked. And we made this car good enough to go up there and run up front and almost win the thing. That was amazing.
Jeff Gordon is in the chase. Shannon?
Well, Vince, that means Kyle Busch 1 point out of the chase. You guys knew that this was going to come down to the very, very last lap. Your thoughts on the night, Kyle?
We missed. That's it. Plain and simple.
I saw Joe Gibbs lean in and say something to you. What did he say?
Handle it the right way. There's no right way to handle this situation.
Thanks, Kyle.
2 places in the chase tonight came down to a crazy turn of events, and there are the 2 drivers who will claim the wild cards. Casey Kane, who had a pretty good shot starting the night with his 2 wins on this year, and Jeff Gordon, who winds up getting in by 3 points. 3 positions on the racetrack anywhere during the season over Kyle Busch.
Yeah, what a great, great gutsy run out of that 2014 tonight. They showed a lot of poise, a lot of character. I think they're going to be a challenger for this championship.
Yeah, I think Jimmy Johnson might not be so happy he's in there before this is all over with, but just a great night and some great efforts. Mark Martin up there with a chance to win this thing. Jeff Burton, a great night. And Ryan Newman looked like he was going to try to race his way in by winning, and just made a great effort at it. What a fantastic race.